In progress.
All right, guys, here we go. Now, again, we left off at 32 yesterday. I'm not really concerned right now about number 33 or 34, but I did separate 35, 36. So the first problem you want to write down is 35. All right, write down number 35. This is section 3-3. Section 3-3. You just put that at the top of your paper, section 3-3. This is a continuation of yesterday.
Oh, like 35 to 42.
Well, yeah, I'm not worried about the numbers. I'm going to tell you exactly what I want you to do. All right. Now, for my paper right here, I'm going to show you, I'm going to put it on paper 2 so you can see what I want it to look like. All right. So this is your paper. All right. That's your paper. Now, what number did we say we're starting with?
35.
Or what number?
35.
35. Thank you. So everybody's going to write 35. And then here we have it. All right. Then you're going to copy down the problem. All right. And I'm going to paste it. You don't have to have your iPad out. Give me a second. I'm just pasting it right in for us. And notice I'm doing all the work. All right. I'm not taking shortcuts. I'm not expecting anybody to take shortcuts. Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I wasn't paying attention. Thank you. Can you hear us? Addison, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Can you see good?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I'm glad you're here. All right, we're just finishing. I'm showing everybody, you don't have this problem, but most of the boys have the problem of writing out and showing their work. So we're going to do that today in detail, okay?
Okay.
All right, so this is what everybody's expected. All right, now I'm going to go ahead just to show you I'm not taking any shortcuts. I'm going to go ahead and write it out. That's what I want everybody to do. So everybody's writing 3/5 times 10 over 28 times 2 over 9. Right, even you, Mikey. All right, I know you're a wizard at numbers, but you're still writing things out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to practice what we did yesterday as far as showing me how to do the multiplication. I need to, yeah, that's better. All right, so now let's hear it from Maggie. Tell me what to do first, kiddo. 3 goes into 9. Now, again, everyone is doing this. You're not just, you're crossing things out exactly the way I want it. So the 3 crosses out to what? Thank you. And then 9 goes to 3. You are amazing. Now what? 5 goes to 1. 10 goes to 2.
And then 2 goes to 1.
What's 2?
The 2 that we haven't crossed out.
2 that we haven't crossed out. Would it matter? What 2 we use?
No.
No, it would not matter. All right. So it doesn't matter which one you choose. So we're going to come over here, knock this 2 out and make it a what?
The 1.
And then what do I do?
And 28 goes to 14.
And 28 comes to 14.
And then
Now, hold up 1 second, just 1 second, because I appreciate that very much. You are perfect so far. Now, someone speak up if you don't know what I'm asking or what we're doing. Everybody's comfortable with this. Everyone is telling me you know how to multiply fractions. All right, so now what's one more thing we can do?
2 goes into a 1.
Yes, because again, remember I told you yesterday, as long as there's something on top and something on the bottom, you can cross it out. So the 2 becomes a what?
A 1.
And the 14 becomes a
7.
beautiful work.
2 over 21.
Why 2 over 21?
I know it 1 over 21.
Why 1 over 21? Tell me why it's 1 over 21.
Because it's all one.
Yeah, so 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Now you're with me. Everyone is writing it out like this. 1 over 21. Yes, sir.
Why would it just be 21?
Oh, that's a bad color, sorry. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm gonna change my color. Say it again for me.
Would it be like just 21?
No, because listen to me, that's a very good question. Where is the 21 coming from, the top or the bottom? Let him figure it out because he's smart.
If it's 21, it has to be in the column.
That's right. That's how easy. So what we're doing is we're showing you 1 times 1 times 1 is the 1. Notice I did straight across this way, right? And then I did what? I did the bottom, straight across the bottom, and that's how I got the 21. You with me now? All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate you sitting up too. All right, anybody else? Anybody have any questions with 35? Now, if you don't have that on your paper, then you're wrong. All right? Everybody good? You're trying to write a little neater too. I'm talking mostly to the boys. All right, try to write a little neater. Now, for your next problem, what do? Do we write on the next line and squish it in there and try to do it in one page? No, we don't do that. All right, we got lots of paper. So now we skip a line. And some of you, if you want, I don't mind if you write over here to the right, if you write number 36. If you want to write to the right, I'm okay with that. Do you have to write to the right? No, you don't. Some of you write big. All right. Try to write neater as we're going. Max, you with me on this? No shortcuts. None. You have to write out the work. All right, so here we go. Let's look at 36. I'm going to go to the right a little bit. All right, so let me grab it and bring it down so we can all look at it. I didn't realize I was going to have to do it on paper today. All right, here we go. All right, so now everybody's writing it. So I have 2/3 times 1/4 times 6/13. All right, Nora, what? Tell me what to do.
So you can do the 6 to a 2 and a 3 to a 1.
Wait a minute, 6, cross out, make it a what?
A 2,
Why did I do that? What am I dividing by?
3.
Yes, ma'am. And then what?
And then you do the 3 times 6, so it would be, I'm sorry, it would just be 1.
Right?
So divided by 2 equals 1. And then you could do 4 divided by 2 equals 2, and 2 divided by 2 equals 1.
Does it matter what 2 I choose?
No.
Okay. Now what?
And then you could do 2 divided by 2 equals 1, and 2 divided by 2 equals 1.
Thank you. And so now what?
And then it would just be 1/13, because 1 times 1.
You are amazing. Perfect. 1/13. Anybody have any issues with that? I don't think it's that hard. And I don't think it took that much time either. Right? To be neat and organized. All right, this is what's going to be turned in tomorrow, not this sloppiness some of you gave me. All right. Come on, Kelby. Here we go. Let's do 37. Now notice I'm making myself plenty of room. I'm going to skip a line. I'm looking over here. Notice I'm working all the way over here, so I don't want to interrupt over there. So I give myself room and I put down 37. And now we're going to talk about it. All right. Yes. Oh, okay, Miss Mackenzie. All right, let me grab it real quick. You got extra work here. You know that, right? All right. All right, let's figure out why you have extra work. Squeeze that in. All right, now, when you're looking at the iPad, I said yesterday, all improper fractions have to be turned to what, Mackenzie? I said all mixed fractions have to be turned, I'm sorry, into improper, right? So now, if you're looking at the book and you see an improper fraction, do I really want you to write the improper fraction?
No.
No, you don't have to write the improper fraction. Okay, so you can convert it and write it, but you can't do the converting and the reducing and then say you got the answer in your head. All right, so tell me what to write.
So you multiply 2 times 3, and that's 6, and then you add 1, which is 7 over 2,
You are amazing.
and then you multiply 4 by negative 1, and that's negative 14. And then you add 1, which is negative 13.
Now, this is a mistake, okay, which is a good mistake. So listen to me. This negative right here is making this quantity negative. So you just leave the negative alone.
Okay,
And you just go 14 times 1 is what?
14,
And then plus 1.
15.
You with me on that? Because technically, the 1 is negative and the 1 in the numerator is negative also. But we don't have to do that. Just 14 times 1 plus 1 is how much again?
15,
Over what?
14.
Beautiful. And then times 4/5. Okay, now I'm going to change colors so everybody can see it nicely. Here we go. Now, what do I need to do?
So you need to put 7 into 14.
Yep.
The 7 will be a 1, and the 14 will be 2.
You are amazing so far.
And then the 2 would become a 1, and then the 4 would become a 2.
Notice we went all the way over to the right side, all the way over to the left side. As long as one's on the top and one's on the bottom, you can cross them out.
And then the 5 goes into 15 3 times, so the 15 becomes 3, and the 5 is 1. And then the 2 can go into the other 2, so it will become 1.
Right.
And then you get 3 over 1.
Are you sure?
Well, 3.
Are you sure? There you go. Always hidden in here is a negative. All right, that's why I always tell kids, go back and double check before you write your final answer and tell me it's negative. Jacob, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's let you, hold on, let me find 38 though. All right, so now neat, organized. I don't have the neatest handwriting in the world, but it's organized, spaced out, so everybody can read it. And if you can't read it, you can tell me.
All right, first we're gonna start off by dividing.
Wait a minute, I'm on 38 though. All right, I gotta write the problem. Let me go back up here and grab it.
First, we're gonna start by making each of the mixed fractions into a improper fraction.
You
So
are
that means the
perfect so
problem
far.
turns into-
Say it,
That means the problem will now turn to 21 over 5
21 over 5.
times negative 10 over 7 times, well, just 6 over 11.
Yes, sir.
And now we can.
Wait a second, Austin, you got any problems with this so far?
No.
Easy.
Like,
No, don't, you don't have to worry. You've been great today. I appreciate you very much.
Now
I was
know-
just making sure you didn't have any questions. Same here with Max. Max got his hand up. Let's go, Max. Tell me.
What do we have to go to? What do we-
Well, I don't know yet. That's why I don't want you guys doing the problems ahead. All right, that's the problem I'm having. All right, I want to make sure these are correct. All right, even though I know you're good, all right, I still want you with me. I'm changing up the assignment every day. All right,
All
because
right.
some of you guys are just going ahead and not paying attention. Go.
So anyways, you divide, let's just start with 21 and 7. So 7 divided by itself would be 1. and
Good.
1 divided by 7 would be 3.
Amazing.
Then we're left with 5 and 10. So 5 divided by itself is 1, and 10 divided by 5 is 2.
Perfect.
And then we know that 3 times 2 is 6. Then multiply by 6, that's 36. So we cannot forget about the negative. Then 1 times 1 is 1, then 2 times 11 is 36. Then we gotta carry over the negative, and we get negative 36 over 11.
Yes, don't forget. He's telling you, don't forget the negative. That is correct. Now, hold on, Mikey. Yesterday, I said something. Do I have to convert this back to a mixed fraction? No, we don't. Because when you get to higher level math, we don't do mixed fractions. We keep them in improper form. All right. So that's the one difference between this year and last year. Last year, your teacher wanted you to convert them over. You have a question?
Oh, no.
Mikey, did you have a question?
No, I was gonna say if I could do.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna let Addie get involved in the next one. All right, Addie, you there?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let you try 39, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna grab it right here and pull it down, and then you can talk to me. Is everything going good for you so far?
Yeah.
All right, you would speak up now if you don't know something, right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna put 39 down, and you're gonna do it for me. All right, kiddo.
So first you do the whole number, what
Mhm.
would turn into 4 times 2, which is 8, and then add the 3, and which would be 11 over 4.
You are amazing. Now, what does -4 become?
Negative 4 over 1.
You are amazing. All right. And then you said it was 11 over 4, right?
Yes.
All right, that's perfect. Okay, you get to tell me now, what am I reducing?
So, I don't think you reduced anything.
Well, you have to figure out what goes into what. Now, I
Oh,
want you,
4 goes into 4 once, so they turn into
yay,
1.
there you go. All right, what else do you see?
11 goes to an 11 once. So
Right,
the
you see how 11 goes into itself, right?
yeah,
So that's going to become a what?
a 1,
Yes, ma'am. And then what about the 11 on the top?
a 1 also.
Yay, very good. All right, do you see something else that can reduce?
Yes.
What?
So 3 turns into a 1, and the 6 turns into a 2.
Very, very good. Very good. Okay, kiddo. Now tell me the answer.
2 over 1.
2 over 1 is the same as what?
2.
2. Now, our last step is to go back and see if it's positive or negative.
It would be negative.
You are amazing. That is correct. All right. Is that okay with everybody? Now, I obviously I didn't do a very good job explaining how homework is supposed to look, but that's what your homework is supposed to look like, guys. Not squished together, not sloppiness, right? I try not to give you slop, all right? And I told somebody, I accidentally, honestly, those binders are a little too big. It's not a problem for me if you just go out and get another one that's smaller if you don't like it, right? I totally don't care about that. All right, not at all. All right, so here we go. What? Wilson. All right, if you promise you're gonna bring your homework tomorrow, I'm gonna hold you to it. All right, here we go, 40. So I'm gonna grab 40 now. And let's do 40. All right, so I'm just gonna pretend like that's right off the book. Move 40 over here. I'm gonna write number 40. All right, what do I need to do?
So you do the -9 over 10,
Perfect,
then you do times 7 over 1,
perfect.
then times 7 over 3,
You're awesome so far.
and then you would do 1 over 21.
All righty.
Cancel out the 21 to become a 3. And then
Wait, just slow down, slow down. I gotta pick my pretty color. All right, go.
You cancel the 21 to become a 3, and then the 7 to become a 1.
What 7?
The one to the.
Does it
top.
matter?
No, but you,
It doesn't matter. Right, so you just pick one and make it a 1.
and then you do, I do 9 and 3,
Okay, the 9 becomes a,
3, and then 3 becomes a 1.
okay,
Then, 3 cancels the other 3.
yep, so that 3 becomes a,
1, and the other one becomes a 1.
beautiful. So final answer,
Would be 7 over 10.
and then we check for negatives.
And you just count the negatives, there's 1, so it would be negative.
All right. All right, boys, hold up your paper so I can look at it real quick. I give the sign of approval. All right, Kelby, yours is much better, but you can even do better, right? Max?
I did good work on the back.
Okay, all right, I'm not doing back and front and switching them. You with me? I wanted to
Sorry,
work
I
with the
did that
work.
really quickly, but just for the boys because they have messy handwork and stuff.
No, you don't
I did
have
it.
to. Addie, you don't have to. The boys have been sloppy. That's why I'm getting a little hard on them. Thank you. See, it can be done. It can be done. All right, boys, that's what we're talking about. All right, now don't crinkle up the paper and give it to me like it's picked right out of the garbage. All right, that's much better, much better. Okay, anyone have any questions with the multiplication? Any questions with multiplication? Anybody? All right, so with that being said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down to this page now. All right, what?
I have a question about some of the, the written, responses.
I don't want you to worry about that.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I promise you. Okay. Here we go. So go ahead. I want you to read number 62.
I'm listening to Mr. Robbins' class, first place for the thing and after school sports. Of these, 1/3 participate in track and field. What fraction of the students participates in track and field?
Okay, now this is tricky. All right. And these are the kind of the ERB questions that we're talking about. All right. So now everyone should think to themselves, what section are we working on? What are we working on right now? Multiplication. So if I don't know, I could probably take a chance and just say, I'm going to do what? I'm just going to multiply.
Isn't it like 3/5, like times 1/3?
That's all it is. 3/5 times 1/3.
So it's
Oh,
a
that's
fraction, and then
Or-
1/3 is a fraction of 3/5. So
Yes. So we're just going to multiply. She actually said it perfectly. All right. We are doing 3/5. And then we're taking 1/3 of those. And of in math, I want everybody to put note to yourselves, of in math normally means multiplication. Of in math usually means multiplication. Not always, but usually. All right. So we're doing 3/5 times 1/3. All right. Yeah, what is that noise? Hey, boys, I don't know what that noise is. Right? All right, does everybody, you know what I'm saying, right? Just if you're messing around, I don't like it. So just in the noise. All right, so now Nora, tell me, what am I doing here?
So you're gonna do 3 times 3 is 3 and 5 times 3 is 15.
No, we're not. What do we have to do first?
Oh, yeah, 3 goes into 3 1s, and then there's just both be 1s,
Yes, ma'am.
and then I would just do 3 1s.
Yeah, now if you multiplied it and got 3/15, then you would just reduce that, right? So it's the same answer, but it's easier to just go ahead and reduce it at first. All right, so here we go. 63, no, I don't like 63. 64. All right, here we go. Kelvy's going to lead me on this. Now the question, Kelvy, is what is 2AB? So what am I supposed to do with 2AB, Kelvy?
2/1
2/1.
times 5/7,
You're amazing.
and then times -3/8.
So far, brilliant. All right, now tell me what I need to do.
The 2 goes into the 8.
Right?
Becomes a 1, and the 8 becomes a 4.
Perfect.
But
Is there anything else?
no,
No. So now tell me.
1 times 5 is 5, times 3 equals 15. And 1 times 7 is 7, and 7 times 4 is 28.
Yes,
Negative.
you are amazing, Kelvy. Thank you for that. All right, again, that's what I'm seeing. Yes, sir.
That's not.
Come on, tell me. I want to.
It's not on this, well, I was gonna ask, how do you turn a mixed number into an undivided?
Mixed number. So let's practice that since you asked me. So if I said, for example, like 4 3/5. Do you remember how to do that?
Yeah, 20 can go with that.
Yeah, that's right.
No, like a mixed number into.
That is a mixed number.
It is.
So if we said 23/5, now the question is, how do I go this way, right?
Yeah.
Right, so you just literally do the division. How many times does 5 go into 23? 4 times. How many left over? and that's why it's 4 3/5. You with me now? Okay. All right.
I have a
Mr.
question.
Okay, good for you. Tell me.
For number 62, wouldn't it just equal to number 5?
Yeah. I mean, no, because listen, 5 times 1 is 5, right? That's on the bottom. And 1 times 1 is 1. That's on the top. That's why I should have said the answer was A, but I didn't. And now I understand. Hey, I understand what you're asking. I didn't realize that. We said the answer was -15/28. So the answer was B, right? Austin, what is the matter? What? Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna do 65, even though I didn't copy it very good. All right, I want, what?
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm gonna let everyone get a shot. All right, so I have a square. I need everybody to draw a square. And then I want Max to tell me what are the characteristics of a square?
And the characteristics of a square.
What are they?
It has 4 sides that are all right angles.
That's right. Now, what can you tell me about those sides, though?
They're all even.
They're all equal. That is correct. So I want everybody to draw a square the best you can. And then one side of the square is 1 2/3. So what is the length of all the sides, Max?
1 2/3.
So how do I figure out what would be the perimeter?
And we gotta do 1 2 3 1 2/3 4 times.
Yes. So what operation could I do? How would you describe that? 1 2/3 what?
1 2/3 times 1 2/3
No. How many 1 2/3 are there?
4.
4. So that's why it's 1 2/3 times 4. All right, everybody's going to do 1 2/3 times 4. Now you're still skipping spaces, writing neat, drawing a square when I said draw a square. So when I look at it tomorrow, I'm going to go, wow, you paid attention. Yes.
If I get the answer, do you want me to convert it back into the mixed number?
Well, they're saying up here in the directions, write as a mixed number.
Oh.
Right, but I personally, it doesn't matter to me. I would prefer just leave it as an improper fraction. You with me? All right, everybody's smart enough to convert improper to mixed. All right, so here we go. Max, helping me out. How do I multiply this, please?
And so put times 1 by 3.
Yep,
You get 3 and then add 2, so it's 5. So you change it to 5 over.
perfect. Times what?
Times 1 times 4 1.
Right. Now, does anything reduce?
No.
Nope, you're right. So what's the final answer?
And 20 over 3.
Yes, 20/3. Now, we're measuring in what units here?
Feet.
Yes, so it's 20/3 feet. Yes,
Could I like make it a mixed number just so like it looks more like matches up with the.
feel free. I know what that is. All right, I just don't think it's necessary. All right, if you want to put 6 2/3, you can put 6 2/3, but it's not necessary. Okay. All right, let me go down now over here, practicing. All right, 66. Mr. Ward, you're up.
I don't understand.
You're on the 66. You're writing it as a fraction, 4.02. So everybody's going to write down 4.02 and then convert that to a fraction.
Pardon the interruption, 7th and 8th grade lunch will be inside today. 7th and 8th grade lunch will be inside today.
Okay, tell me. I want, so you don't remember how to convert it? So the number here is what whole number? 4. So you write down a 4. Now, come on. So then this becomes the fraction. So that number goes on top of the fraction. So what is that? 2 over, how many places are there after, over what? Now look, that is all there is to it. But you have to reduce. Okay? So if I reduce that fraction, what's going to be? Four and what? So I'm reducing the 2 and the 100. Divide by what? Yes. I'm not sure if you're asking me. So the 2 becomes a what? Yep. And the 100 becomes a what? 50. Perfect. 4 1/50th. That's what we're doing. Okay. No, you can leave it just like that now. All right, we're converting the 4.02 into a fraction. That's what they mean. You with me on this? All right, Sophia, you can help me with 67. What do I do?
So there's natural numbers,
Right?
so it would be 215 over 1,000.
215 over 1,000. Now, here's where I'm having a little bit of trouble, right? If you're not sure why it's 215 over 1,000, you got to tell me. Mr. Ward, we've all heard the rain before. Yeah, let's make an announcement. It's raining, guys. All right. So we're good. All right, now continue. What am I doing from here?
You divide it by 5.
I'm dividing by 5. That is correct. And what is that?
43.
43 over,
Uh, 5,
what is 10 divided by 5?
2,
With how many zeros?
2. So
Yes. Yeah, 43 over 200. You good with that? All right. Aiden. You have a question?
Oh, no, never mind. All right, jump to me now. Sorry.
Okay, here we go. Tell me what to do.
You right.
Yeah, you can do it. I'll let Aiden do the next one.
So 5 and then equal 125 over 1,000.
That's correct.
And
Don't
then-
forget the negative.
Oh, yeah. -5. And then you divide by 5.
Yep, we do.
And then 125 by 5.
5 goes into 12. How many times?
Oh, 5. 75.
No.
Or 5 times 12.
Yeah, no. We're saying 5 goes into 12.
Oh,
So what is that? Twice? How many left over?
2,
And then 5 goes into 25.
5 times.
Perfect.
And then
Now 5 goes into 10
twice.
with how many zeros?
2.
Yes. Okay, continue on. What do I need to do now?
So then you have to divide by 5.
That's
again.
right. Divide by 5 again.
So 5 over 40.
That's right.
And then
And
you
now,
can divide again.
yes,
So 1 over 8.
yes, that's the answer. Now, some of you guys, I told you, if you recognize 0.125, what do we already know that was? 1/8. We don't have to do any of that work. That's why I say it's important. We see those numbers all the time. All right, all those numbers come up all the time. Mr. Ward, are you with me? You understand everything now? All right, I want you to speak up more because I don't think you speak up enough, okay? Speak up so I can help you. All right, so I'm happy with that. So here we go. Everyone knows this one now. Miss Elliott,
It's 3 over 9,
Yes.
and then we can convert it to -1 over 1.
Right? -1/3. All right, Aiden, I skipped you again. I'm sorry. You get to do 70. All right. So what fraction is this?
You would write 4
4.
and 5/9.
You are amazing, buddy. Thank you for listening. 4 5/9. All right, now you can still write the answer, skip a space. Write the answer, skip a space. I want neat and organized. All right, so here we go with 70. Ooh, 71. You think you know it?
Yeah, I think so.
Tell me.
-2 and 5 over 99.
You are amazing. Thank you. -2 and 5 over 99. I'm totally happy with you on that. Very nice. Anybody have any questions or concerns with that? Anybody? All right, here we go. Now let's practice this. Who can tell me what 1/4 is as a decimal? Jacob,
That would be 0.25.
that is correct. I feel everybody should understand 1/4 is 0.25. So now explain to me, what's the relationship here? Jacob?
What's 0.25 and which one's bigger?
Yep.
I would say I would say 0.3.
Yes, 0.3. So you want greater than, right?
Yes.
You want greater than. Yes. Is that us? Okay, guys, here's your only assignments. Practice for me. Here, listen to me. 79 through 86. 79 through 86, just the multiplication down there. That's it. And I'm gonna check for neatness tomorrow.
What page is that?
Yeah, it's the same as what we were doing yesterday, 109, I think, and 110. All right, Addie, thank you so much. Hopefully you have a nice day.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hope to see you soon.